That is pretty amazing. That's 100 days growth. No trimming, no shaving, nothing. All natural, unmolested beard. And I have to say, after 100 days, I actually don't even recognize myself. It's unbelievable, actually. It's pretty incredible. I'd intended to go 365 days. I thought after 100 days, I'd stop and give you an update, just because it's been such a transition. It's pretty unbelievable. I almost didn't make it 100 days. I got to a point about halfway through where it was itching so bad. I just wanted to shave it off and give up. And then you get further into it and you start growing it out a little bit. And I'd say one of the biggest things probably is the peer pressure. Everyone's like, you should trim it. You should dye it. You should get it styled. You should completely shave it off. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. One of the things I was really surprised about is how white it is. It's super white. Look at how white it is down here. I think it would look really good if I dyed it. Maybe had it styled. Maybe at the end, after a full year, get it professionally styled. So I'll grow it out for a whole year, see what I have. The other thing that it kind of surprised me is how thick it is. I have some really good coverage, and it's super thick, really thick and bushy. And it's starting to get really warm too, which is nice for the winter. So I thought I'd stop here at 100 days and kind of give you an update, because it seemed like if you actually look back at the time lapse, it almost looked like I looked like before up until right about week 10. And then right at week 10, there's like a span of maybe 5 or 6 days where it just kind of just completely transformed my look to where I look like I look now versus like I looked before. I actually walk into like some of the, the gas stations, and I start talking to some of the ladies, and they're like, hey, I didn't even recognize you until I started talking, which is pretty incredible. All right, so that's pretty much it. The next update I'm going to give you is a 6-month update. We'll continue the time lapse. I'll spin out a new video. We'll do a 6-month time lapse. And then, we'll try to keep going for 12 months, see what it looks like after 12 months. The other thing that kind of drives me crazy a little bit now is my mustache is kind of going in my mouth. And I get these hairs in my mouth. I'm like, oh, they're attached to my face. And then like in the last 2 weeks, probably the biggest change that I've had with this beard is now I can actually see my mustache. It's actually in my field of vision, so I can actually see it when I'm walking around, which is pretty wild. It is pretty incredible. All right, so one of those crazy experiments I thought I'd try just to see what it looks like. Let me tell you, I do not look like what I thought I was going to look like with a beard. Kind of an interesting look. I think it has a lot of potential, since it's so thick and has a really good coverage. I think I could do a lot with it once I fully grow it out, and then I figure out what I can do with it at the end. So thought I'd give you an update, and I will see you in the 6-month video.